I think it's been pretty good so far. It'd be nice to have a few more goals under my belt, but I'm probably playing a slightly different role than I was in previous years. So results have been going fairly well so far, so I've been pretty happy with it. Been a Tottenham Hotspur fan for a long time, so I still support them. It's not always the easiest team to support. They play good football and they're nice to watch, but they don't win a hell of a lot. I don't know. I grew up in a footballing family, so my parents were both heavily involved at Burwood AFC, and because of that I've been down at the football club since I was 2, 3, 4 years old, chasing around all the senior players and that, so I couldn't tell you what the first one was. My parents had a huge influence on me, obviously being involved in football and being your parents, you hope they have a pretty positive influence on you. In terms of a football player, I loved Zidane, I loved Cantona, I loved those kind of carefree, creative players that had just incredible technique and confidence, and that kind of inspired me. To have fun, first and foremost. You've got to enjoy playing football or whatever it is you're doing, you've got to enjoy it. And if you want to play at a very high level, I think that at the core of it you have to have enjoyment, because you're going to have to sacrifice, you're going to have to give up a lot, you're going to have to work incredibly hard to make it to even a moderate level. So if you don't have that enjoyment at the core of it, you're not going to keep going. I want to win something with Canterbury United. Whether that means winning the league or winning the playoffs, getting into the O-League. I want to have success at this club, because it means a lot to me, being in this club. Geez, it's been a bit of everywhere. I'm born and raised in Christchurch, so I played all my junior and youth football here in Christchurch. And then when I was 18, I went to the US on a scholarship, and that was an incredible experience. I loved every minute of it. I learned a hell of a lot. I got a degree behind me, and I improved a lot. I went from there to Australia, and I played in the State League. I've been at Melbourne and Sydney and played in the State Leagues there. And in between that, I came back to Canterbury United, and things went well when I was back here, and that's when I got my first call up to the national team camp. And that happened to be at a time which was just before the World Cup, and that went well, and I got a call up to the World Cup. So my first national team experience was the World Cup, which was pretty incredible. After that, I've played 13 times, I think, for New Zealand. Played 90 odd times for Canterbury United, scored about 45 goals. Yeah, it's been an adventure. In football, I think it's representing my country. Playing for New Zealand, both at kind of under 20 and full senior level, I think is probably that's pretty hard to top, going to a World Cup. Yeah. I'm the football development manager for Kashmir Technical Football Club. So I do a lot of coaching, a lot of planning, a lot of organising for the club, and that's a great job. I really enjoy it. I really enjoy coaching. For the last few years, I've done quite a bit of coaching, and I do really enjoy that. I have a company as well called Next Step, nextstep.co.nz, where it helps helping Christchurch players get over to the US on scholarships. The path that I went down, that I got a heck of a lot out of, trying to help guys do that as well, and girls, I should say. Hobbies, I have a dog who I'm overly attached to, so I spend a crazy amount of time with my dog. I like to play guitar, I like to read books, I like to spend time with my partner. It's the first year in a while where it's wide open. Obviously Leicester had another good result this morning. Tottenham is still up there. They might sneak through. I'm going to be optimistic. Tottenham are going to go on a run.